Welcome to the overview of every change that has happened to Bandit RIP from update 1.5.0 all the way to 1.5.06. This is one of Bandit RIP's largest update, adding an entirely new game mode. There will be multiple other videos that will go over the specifics of each change more in depth, like the balance changes and rank mode later. First off, a new pack was added to shop of the game. It is the Christmas pack of this year, Xmas25. Of course, following the trend of Christmas packs from previous years, it is a limited edition pack. This means it will only be available until January 6th, as said in the description of the pack, so you better buy it soon if you want the skins. As it is similar to previous packs, there are of course 7 skins, one of which is the secret skin of the pack. The pack itself costs 500 coins. These are the skins in the pack. An ice skin is the secret of the pack like in previous years, but this year it's Olaf that is added to the collection of ice skins. We finally got Xmas skins for Kaizen, Rikisu, and Zeroman as well, which now means that every character currently in the game has an Xmas skin, which is pretty cool. There will of course be a showcase of every Xmas skin at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. One very interesting thing is that Ice Olaf skin actually has a completely custom grave. That makes Ice Olaf the only skin in the entire game to have a completely custom grave, which might be a good reason to try to pull for it. Now for the highlight of the update, which is the ranked mode. You can find it under the training mode option on the menu screen. Once you join ranked mode, you will be sent to a brand new lobby where no one can attack each other, and even trying to hurt or heal yourself won't work. If you want to switch out your bandit, you will need to jump off the edge to change it up. Then you need to click the play ranked button on the bottom middle of the screen to join a match, where someone else in the lobby needs to also have clicked the button for both of you to be transported to the ranked match. And make sure you choose carefully, because the bandit you choose in the lobby is the one you are stuck with for the entirety of the match. Once in the match, it's first to 8 kills to win the game, but be careful because even falling off the map counts as a kill to your opponent. And after the game ends, you will gain or lose elo depending on whether you won or lost. Before the first match, every player will start out with 1000 elo. You will not get any elo if you win against the same person 5 matches in a row, and leaving the match after has begun will also result in a victory for the opponent and you losing elo. To see how you compare to others, you can check the elo of everyone in the brand new rank leaderboard. The leaderboard will show who the top 50 players are, and this gives a new way to see who the true top players are. There's also a new profile stat underneath coins in your player profile for elo. A player's ranked match history will show up underneath their most used characters in the profiles. There are also many balance changes. Here are all of the patch notes for you to read the changes. Now for all of the mini updates that have happened after the major update 1.5. First off is part 2 of the update, which was mostly balance changes. These are the patch notes for part 2. One of the changes was actually reverted shortly after the update came out. It was a nerf to Kaizen's dash length, which made it nearly useless. Other than balance changes, there were some other significant changes in this update. The ratio of flat maps to non-flat maps have changed drastically, so that maps that are not flat, like the 3 islands and staircase maps, will almost never be seen. This is due to complaints of how specific maps like these can cause certain characters, like Hunt, to be overpowered. Rank mode will now give coins and EXP as well, as it previously did not. The amount of coins gotten from a win is 7, and a loss is 5. The EXP is the standard amount of being how many points you got in the match. Tournament mode also now takes 800 points to win, and so that it matches ranked mode, as it previously only needed 500 points for a win. There were also some bugs fixed. And now for part 3 of the update. This time there weren't any balance changes. The first changes were to ranked mode. If an account is under level 40 in a ranked match, elo will not be given or lost. This is to prevent people from abusing the system to make others lose lots of elo or to gain elo for themselves. Instead of being able to lose extremely large amounts of elo like 20 if the difference is large, now you will only be able to lose 5 elo at most. Another change added in part 3 was hybrid support. Previously, when you used both mouse and keyboard, the camera would switch between the keyboard and mouse centering, making it very disorientating. However, a new setting was added to toggle that off, so that mouse camera centering always takes priority. There was a bug with hybrid that was fixed as well, that made it so that attacks would sometimes go to the opposite direction from where your mouse is pointing. That is everything known to happen in part 3 of the update, and here are the patch notes for you to read yourself. There are also other things not mentioned in the shadow updates, hence why the version number is 1.5.06 as of now instead of 1.502 with just the 2 parts that were announced. One of the shadow changes that is known is a fix to a bug with Nero where his slam wouldn't always hit. Other than that, we can only speculate on what some of the other shadow updates changed as nothing was confirmed. Now, for what we are all waiting for, here's the showcase of all of the Xmas25 skins.